Hello everyone, my name's Nissa and we are starting off this video at Good Stuff Thrift. My family and I have a camper down at the Jersey Shore and we are looking for some beachy decor for it. Outside of the store they had a ton of things like this beam. It looked like a mantle that you put underneath of a fireplace and it was only $10 and seemed very substantial. There were a ton of bird cages and some other nautical things. I also saw this little lighthouse traffic cone I thought was pretty funny. Immediately when you walk inside there was so much clothing. I honestly was overwhelmed with how much clothes were here. But towards the back of the store, there were some furniture items. I saw this little mini vanity. I think it was for a doll, and it kind of caught my eye. I thought this basket was really nice too. Then I saw this really unique, like over-the-door wreath hanger. It really caught my eye because of how different it was, but it was $15 and just didn't really seem worth it to me, and I already have one that I really like. I did see this desk, and I just loved the wood graining on it. It just looks so antique-y and just very high quality. But again, it was pretty expensive and didn't need it. And then I saw these floating shelves and they were only $3 a piece. And I have been wanting some plain floating shelves for my kids' room, one to have on either side of their bunk bed. So I feel like these are going to be perfect and I'm going to take them home with me. After I digressed in the furniture section, I went over to the home decor area. I really appreciate when thrift stores color coordinate their items and style them in really unique ways. It just gives you an idea of how you can really use the decor. I thought this little vase was really nice for like utensils, but it did have a chip on one side. And then I saw this vase with these pampas grass in it. It was $12, a little more than I expected to spend, but I feel like it'll be perfect for that beachy vibe that I'm going for at my camper. The ends were a little bent, but that's okay because I feel like my kids would manage to do that to them anyway. I saw these salt and pepper shakers, which really inspired me that you could just DIY these yourself with some paint and an empty glass. I saw this really unique pitcher, which if you know me, I love pitchers because they're just so multi-purpose. You can put stems in them or you can put a drink in them. They had so many nice vases here. And then I saw this little like tray that was made of marble. I thought it was really unique, but I didn't love the coloring on it. This place just had so many large vases. I love looking at vases and just different ways to style florals. I really like bringing flowers into my house. I just think they're so soft and elegant. I also love that once you find the right vase for your space, you can switch the florals and stems out for every single season, and it just is a simple upgrade for your seasonal decor. I saw these ceramic cactus plants, which I thought would be nice for the camper because I can't always be down there to water my plants. However, they seemed a little overpriced and definitely were ones from Target. Again, I just really appreciated how everything was color coordinated here. I just feel like it made it easy to filter through all the items. I actually just bought a basket like this at Target for like $5 and I've been putting my eggs in it on the counter. I then saw this bowl and I was like, this would be perfect for a beachy theme. It is so soft. It would be nice to put like some fruit in it or maybe avocados. So I'm going to take this home with me and I think style it on my table down at the camper. If you want to see how I style my camper and sunroom, definitely subscribe so you get notified of that video. I saw this grass, which I feel like I could just put into any small vase. And then I also saw this tray. It looked so neutral and timeless. I really liked the curved edging on it. I feel like it would be perfect styled on a coffee table. So I'm going to take this home with me and see how I can use it at the camper. We use our camper like it's our vacation home, so I really want to make it feel like a soft, restful space there. They had so many small dishes here, which are always nice for like putting your soap on at your kitchen sink or your bathroom sink. You could even put jewelry on them, so I love just taking a look and seeing what they have. This leaf one really caught my eye because it was really going with the coastal theme, but I wasn't totally sure where I would put it. This flower candlestick holder was so unique and I really liked it. However, I feel like I have a hard time putting candles around in my house because I get nervous that my kids are going to play with them. And I also saw this amazing like little spice rack. It has a fish on the top of it. It could be really nice if I painted it white or stained it a darker color. So I'm going to take this home with me and see how I can work it in the camper with the coastal theme. I really want to upgrade our dishes at the camper because a lot of them are just dollar store plates and I love looking at the glassware at thrift stores. I especially like glass dishes over ceramic dishes just because they don't have any paint or dyes in them, and I have peace of mind that there will be no traces of lead. I am a cancer survivor, so I get really nervous about toxins near my food. Buying glassware and dishes is something that I just will never do full price because look at the selection that they have here at the thrift store. Like, why let all of this stuff go to waste when it's sitting right here? There's no need to buy something brand new from the store. There's also so many different things you can do with plates and dishes. Like, you can put them underneath of your plants and have them be a drip tray. You could again use them at your kitchen sink and put like your soap and your dish soap and your sponge on them. So I just feel like it makes a lot more sense to look at the thrift store. They're affordable, and you know you can still get really good quality here as well. I actually did end up finding a nice crystal dish to put my soap on at my kitchen sink. So I put that in the cart and I'm going to take that to the camper with me. I saw this really pretty display dish. The bubbles in it kind of just reminded me of water, and this vase right here was so large. It's hard to tell on camera, but this thing was ginormous and you could make like a huge floral moment in it. I know some people like to fill vases up. For some reason, this bottle really caught my eye, and I realized it probably was once a tequila bottle. So again, it's something you could just do at home, save your old bottles and take the labels off. I love looking at large mugs. I feel like they just serve multiple purposes. You could put soup in them. So I don't know. I just feel like they're really charming, and I love the idea of holding a mug instead of holding a bowl. Mugs just give me that feeling that I am like romanticizing my life and I should just snuggle up on a couch. So I love looking at them. I'm definitely a sucker for mugs. This cowl really caught my eye because at first it looked like a mug, and then I realized there was a hole in the front, so it might have been like a gravy boat, but it was just so funny looking I had to show you guys. I love looking at small dishes and cutting boards because they're a nice little display piece that you can just lean up against your counter. They add an extra layer to what your space is, and I really liked this floral one. It just seemed really girly. They had these really elegant corn boats. I feel like every time I've seen a corn boat, they are like plastic, so I really liked that those were glass. And then I also saw this container for utensils, and I thought that was really nice as well. This measuring cup caught my eye because it's sea foam, and I'm looking for things for the camper that are like beach related, so I feel like this color was like a nice little pop and very fitting. I like that there are measurements on the inside and that it's glass. The one we have at our camper right now is plastic, so I'm going to take this home with me and swap it out with our plastic one. I love looking for little containers that you can put olive oil and vinegar in. They had so many here. I really liked this white one and that it came with a lid, so I'm taking that home and I think I'm going to fill it with some olive oil to put on my counter. I try to cook in stainless steel as much as possible, and we need some more pots and pans down at the camper. So I saw this cuisine art one. I have a cuisine art set at my house, so I'm like, why not just buy another one for the camper? I also love looking at wall baskets. You can put utensils in them, you could put garlic in them or florals. And then I saw this dog bowl. My dog is black and white, and that's why this stood out to me. It says Max on it, but I don't really care. My dog's name is Bailey. I just love that it's the same colors as her. This here is a garlic press, and I actually have one at my house, and this one looked brand new, and it's so easy to press garlic into it, so I'm taking that home with me as well. I spent around like $65 in good stuff thrift, and I feel like I had a very successful trip, so I'm very grateful for that, and I'm so excited to now style my sunroom and camper. After I'm done loading the car, I'm gonna head over to Once Upon a Child. It's in the same shopping mall, and look for some summer clothes for my kids. My boys are 5 and 3, and they just need some more shorts, and my daughter is 2, and she is moving up in size, so I just want to get her a new summer wardrobe. In front of the store, they had this really nice cheap stroller for $90, and I loved that it has big wheels. If you're in the market for a stroller right now, I highly recommend considering one with bigger wheels over smaller ones. I've learned that the hard way, especially when it comes to walking on a trail or going to the beach. They're much easier to push. And then they had so many nice outfits here for a little girl. I literally could not decide on which ones to choose from. And I love that they have everything organized by size and style and color. This set really caught my eye. I just love how neutral it is, and it was 100% cotton, which I love, and then I found so many cotton dresses. I wanted to show you how many shoes they have here. They just have so many kids' shoes and they have them organized so nicely. So I highly recommend just thrifting your kids' clothes if you can. All right, guys, I'm sorry I don't have my microphones with me today, so if the audio is bad, I'm really sorry. But I got shorts for my boys. Not very exciting. I really like the color of these. And then for my daughter, I got some amazing dresses. They're all 100% cotton, which I'm so happy about. This one, she's in a 2T right now. So pretty. This one, I really want her to be wearing dresses as much as possible, just because I feel like they are modest. Sorry, my camera is not doing great because I feel like dresses are just modest. But anyway, I got her this one. So cute. This set, adorable. I showed you guys this in there already. Came with little shorts. And then these yellow shorts. These could go under any one of the dresses. Same with these. They're for under the dress. A pair of long pants to wear when it's like chillier out. And then we spend a lot of time down at the Jersey Shore because we have a camper, so we like to go to the boardwalk a lot. So I got her a hoodie for when we're on the boardwalk because it gets chilly there, and I like that this is very neutral. You guys know I'm a neutral girl. For all that, I spent $63, and if you made it this far, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. God bless.